Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 steps to improve your strength building results today. Before I get into this topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right, I get a lot of strength building questions, so I want to have some real speak. I want to give you guys some tips that you can just start with right now to improve your results. The first step I want you guys to take, and I want you to take this seriously, is take a long off season period and dedicate it to workload, to volume, to bodybuilding style training. You're going to be getting stronger using this style of training, but right now we're in kind of a strange era where a lot of folks that want strength just attack the lower rep sets over and over and over again. They do this year round. They do this like on an endless cycle. Low rep training is okay once you reach that late intermediate stage. But until you build a lot of muscle, until you build a good muscle and strength building base, you need to take a period of time to build up your muscle mass. One of the problems you're going to have in the long run is if you do not attack muscle mass, it's going to limit your strength gains. A more muscular body is a stronger body. If you reference my video with Stan Efforting that I did a couple weeks ago, both of us talk about that, building a muscle base. Sometimes when I advocate this to clients, they think I'm absolutely insane. But if you take a long period of time and focus on progressing using workload, using volume, using bodybuilding style training, basically nothing under 5 to 6 rep sets, you're going to come out of the tunnel after the end of this journey. You're going to start attacking the weights. Using a more power building or powerlifting style of training, and you're going to see your strength is going up. What you're really going to see during this period of time, if you do the power building thing, the bodybuilding and the volume thing, is that you're increasing your work capacity. So when you go on to do lower rep sets and stuff like that, it's going to feel easier over time. You're going to see that you're progressing steady using this volume. Okay, if you're doing 3x10 or 4x10 or 5x10 on the bench press, you're going to see you're building strength in that volume range. And when it comes to moving on to a more powerlifting style of program, like a peaking program, an 8 to 10 to 12 week peaking program to test your 1 rep max, that it has gone up substantially. So a strength trainee must dedicate an off-season period of time to power building, to workload, to volume, to bodybuilding style training, and getting stronger with that training. That is an integral step, a crucial step in building long-term strength. All right, step number 2, form. Get your head out of your ass. Repeat, get your head out of your ass. I would probably say 80% of those that come to me asking for form help will tell me it's pretty good, but I got a few things to work on. The reality is, for those of you that think your form is pretty good, almost all of you have a long way to go. If you are taking strength training seriously, you need to take form seriously. And this is something that absolutely baffles me. We live in a day and an age where there are just endless amount of quality form videos on YouTube by very qualified lifters. Just an incredible amount of information on how to squat, deadlift, bench press properly. But then when I look at the average lifter who's sending me videos, they're over here, and good form is over here, reasonable form. Now, we're not talking about perfect form, because form is always a work in progress, in process. But when you look at their form, you can tell they're really not paying attention. They're really not studying form videos, and they're really not working on it. Because I know when I present tips to them, tips that are in nearly every squat, bench, and deadlift video, form video by any reputable coach, it's like new information. So if you are serious about building strength, you need to take some time every single week and watch one of these videos. You're going to learn tips. You're going to learn a tip from this lifter, from that lifter. You're going to piece them all together, and things are going to click. And over time, being equipped with this information will help you improve your form and your strength results, and you'll lift more safely. Now, don't just do this for a week, right? Don't just study form videos for a week and then go back and forget about it. You need to do this ongoing. It's like a continuing form of education. Re-educate yourselves. Find some videos that help you. Put them on a playlist and watch them over and over and over again every week, every month, or whatever. Get your head out of your ass and work on your form. Now, the last step I have for anybody that is serious about strength training is stop deloading, stop reloading, stop taking a step back every time you feel crappy in the gym, every time something doesn't feel right, every time you have a minor form breakdown. I cannot tell you how much this pisses me off. It's a shit ass attitude and it needs to die. Here's what I mean. You got somebody on a plan. You're working on their form. You have a plan. You're working on your form. You hit the gym and like, oh, my squat went down 1 rep over last week. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to deload. I'm going to reload. I'm going to lower the weight and come back up. I'm going to focus on form and lower the weight or any kinds of other bullshit. I hate taking a step back. You are not allowed to take a step back. You are not allowed to give back the ground you have already conquered. This is a shit ass attitude. You know what? Your form sucks. That's great. Unless your form is an absolute train wreck and it doesn't look anything like what it should be. It's not a license to take a step back and continue to work, to build up on weight until your form is good. If your form is decent, if your form is okay-ish and it just has minor things you need to improve, stop taking a step back. Stop taking a step back every time you feel like shit in the gym. You know what? That's part of the process. I tell folks 25% of my workouts are absolute crap. Who knows what the reason is, right? Your central nervous system could just be a little bit off. You might be fighting a bug. You might just be going through some weird body cycle that you don't even understand. Your hormones could be jacked up from stress or lack of sleep or some crap you ate last week. Who knows? We just don't always know. But when things don't feel good, when things don't go 100%, you do not take a step back in the gym. That's not the way it works. Just because something doesn't feel good today doesn't mean that you won't go into the gym next time and add 3 reps on a lift. I can't tell you how many times I've had a shitty workout and bounced back and made consistent progress the next 4, 5, 6, 7 times in the gym on that lift. So stop taking step backs when things don't feel good. That mentality, looking for reasons to take a step back, is going to severely slow your progress. There are certainly reasons to do so. If you are injured, if you have a strain, but you do not take a step back. You do not relinquish ground. You do not give that ground back just because your testicles aren't fully engaged in a workout. Stop doing that. A lot of times, I think honestly, this is a sign and symptom of somebody that's going to fail. The weight gets heavy. The weight feels really challenging, and instead of staying in that attack mode, they start to look for ways to take a little step back, and they lie to themselves and say, I just need to take a little step back, work on form, eat a little bit better, refine this, refine that, change my program, do this, and then I'll move full speed ahead. And then 3 weeks later, their clitoris hurts again and they have to take another step back. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.